Hello, Ninjas. Larry Kendall here, author of Ninja Selling. Welcome to the Ninja Monthly Sales Meeting. Hey, what day is this? Well, in the ninja world, it's another day in paradise. But guess what? It is also May the 4th, which is the celebration of Star Wars Day. So we thought we would have some fun with this sales meeting and spend a little time connecting Star Wars with ninja selling. May the 4th be with you. Well, today is May the 4th, and this saying, May the 4th be with you, is relevant to May the Force be with you. Probably the most famous line in Star Wars. Well, when we say May the Force be with you, what does that really mean? Well, if you do some research, what you discover is it can be used as a means of encouragement or support, such as good luck. It can be used when somebody's taking off as a farewell or a departure, similar to safe travels. In the religious context, may the force be with you is like, may God be with you. And then in the scientific community, it's positive energy of the universe on your side. At Ninja, we have what we call the four forces. These four forces, and interestingly, they all start with F. The first one is the field, getting your vibe right. We're going to go into a little bit of science on the field, and I actually believe that in the movie Star Wars, when they're talking about may the force be with you, they're really talking about may the field be with you. We'll also talk about energy and how you focus your energy and how important that is. We'll talk about flow, and we'll talk about forward. So let's jump into the first one. May the field be with you. How does that relate to may the force be with you? Well, if you want to delve into the science, I recommend this book called The Field by Lynn McTaggart. Notice the subtitle, The Quest for the Secret Force of the Universe. And Lynn McTaggart takes Nobel Prize-winning science and makes it really simple to understand. And I highly recommend this book. One of the things she'll talk about is an atom. And if you look at this atom, you'll notice that you've got the nucleus of the atom, you've got the electrons spinning around it, but there's also this space in between the parts of the atom, which is called the field, sometimes called the zero-point field. This part of the universe is what holds everything together, holds these atoms together. And what's interesting is this energy is connecting everything. So everything is connected in the field. And in fact, the symbol for ninja selling, the Japanese symbol ki, stands for energy that connects everything. So we believe that we're all connected. We're all swimming in this sea of energy. And understanding that and understanding our influence in that sea of energy called the field is very, very important. I paid my way through college playing rock and roll. And I remember if we had a guitar sitting on one side of the stage and it's perfectly tuned to another guitar on the other side of the stage, if you pluck the string on one guitar, what do you think happens to the other guitar? That same string starts to vibrate. There's a transfer of energy from one guitar to the other, unseen to the human eye. It's a sound wave at a frequency from a sender to a receiver. Well, this basic science is what is used in telecommunications. Energy sent from a sender to a receiver at a frequency. When you tune into your television on a particular channel, and to your radio on a particular frequency, it's how your cell phones work. Everything is energy being sent from a sender to a receiver at a frequency. And here's the question. What does that energy contain? It contains information. That's why on television you're able to see a picture and hear a sound. Likewise, that's why you're able to listen to music on the radio. Keeping that basic science in mind, guess what? Humans are both senders and receivers of energy at a frequency. That frequency of energy coming off of us, we call our vibe. You cannot see it unless you have special cameras. You'll notice in these photos, the special cameras called Kirlian photography can photograph the different colors emanating off of the human body based upon what we're thinking, and what we're feeling. Now, you can't see this with the human eye, but you can pick it up, and we call it a vibe. So can you sense the vibe of somebody who's angry or somebody who's afraid or somebody who's happy or somebody who's in love? Absolutely. And so there's this energy transfer from one human to another called a vibe. Now, if we go a little bit deeper and talk about how you control your vibe, basically your energy ranges from negative energy to positive energy, low energy to high energy. So at any given point, you make a choice to be in one of four energy quadrants. You might choose to be in the high negative. An emotion there would be anger. Low negative, an emotion there would be depression. High positive would be happiness or joy. And low positive would be contentment. What we know is this: based upon the research in athletics, all world records are set when the athlete is in one of these quadrants. It's the high positive quadrant. It's called the performance quadrant. And guess what? We are corporate athletes. So when it's time for us to perform, when it's time for us to meet with a client, when it's time for us to lead a meeting, we want to get our vibe right. We want to get in that positive energy state, that positive energy, that performance quadrant. Now, what is it that drives the negative energies? Fear. What drives the positive energies? Love. Love and fear, polar opposites. Have you ever heard love is the absence of fear? Fear is the absence of love. They cannot coexist at the same time in a human. You're on one channel or the other. You're either on the fear channel or you're on the love channel. And you decide which channel you're going to be on. And this affects your vibe, and it affects the energy around you and the people that are receiving your energy. So step number one as a ninja, get your vibe on. Get in the positive energy quadrant. Be emanating positive vibes when you meet with people. So here's what I'd like to recommend. Say to yourself this: I control my vibe. I control my vibe. Let's talk a little bit more about energy and how you focus that energy. And what you focus on expands. Now, this quote that you're familiar with, if you've been through any ninja training at all, comes from Dr. Roger Sperry. Dr. Sperry won the Nobel Prize in 1982 for his brain research. And he was researching this part of the brain called the reticular activating system. And what he found was that this part of the brain is your filtering or focusing device. I like to think of it as an onboard Google search engine. You program it and it will seek and find. And it runs on two pathways. One pathway is the love pathway. Anything that you want, value, or love, it will seek and find that. It will open up your brain. You'll start to see things you weren't seeing before, and it will lead you to what you're focused on. Likewise, it runs on the fear pathway. Anything that you don't want, anything that you fear, anything that's a threat, it will look for those examples. It will look for that to bring that into your focus, into your life. So you have a choice. Are you going to live your life on the love pathway or on the fear pathway? Here's the good news. What you focus on expands. Here's the bad news. What you focus on expands. And so say this to yourself: I focus on what I want. I choose the love pathway. I focus on what I want. Let's go a little bit deeper on focus. And the ninja mindset is to focus on your circles of control and influence. Now, this comes from Dr. Stephen Covey. He says we live our life in three circles. He calls them the three circles of life. The outer circle is the circle of concern. The middle circle is the circle of influence, and the center circle is the circle of control. He says what he notices is the most successful people focus on their circle of control and their circle of influence. Unfortunately, most people focus on their circle of concern. You know, we have concerns about the economy. We have concerns about interest rates. We have concerns about geopolitics. But how much control do we have over geopolitics or over interest rates? We have virtually no control. And I would like to call this outer circle, the circle of concern, the distraction industry. There's an entire industry that has popped up to distract us and keep us concerned about everything, okay? A lot of this is on social media. But the most successful people, what do? They don't get sucked into the distraction industry. They focus on, I can influence my clients. I can influence my children, my family, my friends. I can control my diet, my exercise, my mindset. I focus on what I want versus what I don't want. I have this level of control. That's what ninjas focus on. Circle of control, circle of influence. Everybody else is focused primarily on that circle of concern. In fact, this distraction industry, Robin Sharma puts it this way. Robin is an international business coach, and he says, the enemy of mastery is not mediocrity. It is distractions. He calls it an addiction. He says the addiction to distractions is ruining many potentially awesome lives. So say this to yourself. I focus on what I can control and influence. I focus on what I can control and influence. Next is flow. We have a saying in Ninja, flow fixes everything. You know, if you're in a sales slump, amp up your flow. It will fix it. If you're a rookie trying to get started, amp up your flow. It'll fix it. What do we mean by flow? Well, focus on productive activities. We call that flow. And your production will take care of itself. A lot of people, spend too much time worrying about their production. Well, don't worry about your production. Worry about your flow. And the production will take care of itself. The best flow is what we call the Ninja 9. You're probably familiar with that. If you're a ninja, you know about the 5 daily habits that take, 15 to 30 minutes a day. The 4 weekly habits that take 2 to 4 hours a week. This is your core business plan as a ninja. This is what will generate the business for you. If you're not familiar with it, or even if you are, do this. Go to ninjaselling.com/scorecard and download the scorecard. Notice at the top of the scorecard, what does it say? My weekly flow activities scorecard. This scorecard is a scorecard of the Ninja 9 plus open houses. Now, we did a show recently on the Open House Challenge. I don't know if you are involved in the Open House Challenge. We have about 1,400 ninjas that are, and you need to be sure to turn in your results from this last weekend on your Open House Challenge. It's not too late to jump in. If you'd like to be a part of the Open House Challenge, go to help@ninjaselling.com. Also, go there and get the scorecard. We have found that if a ninja is what we call flatlining, they've had a month or two without business, if they will start using the scorecard, they will have a transaction within 30 days. It's a great way to go. Flow fixes everything. Flow is frequency of interaction. It's what generates the business. It's also the oxygen of your business. And you may be suffering because you don't have enough oxygen. Flow fixes everything. Or as one ninja said to me, no flow, no dough. So say to yourself this, flow fixes everything. Flow fixes everything. The last thing I'd like to talk about is this. We're fortunate to be in real estate because in real estate, especially in residential real estate, there is always a market. Often I hear, well, the market is downshifted or interest rates are too high. There's no market. No, there is always a market. We're very fortunate to be in the industry that we're in because what is it that drives a real estate market? Some people think it's interest rates or it's the economy or it's employment. These are factors that will influence the market, but what really drives a market is change. Change in somebody's family status, change in their friends, change in where they work. Maybe they're being transferred, maybe they're laid off, maybe they're promoted. Recreation, what brings them joy? Dreams. They have a dream to live in a particular community, or they have a dream to live in a particular type of home. Because there's always change, there's always a housing market. Let's just look at the changes that occur every 2 years in the United States. 7 million new babies are born, 3 million marriages, 1.5 million divorces, 7 million people turn 65, 4 million people pass away. 4 million net new jobs, and 50 million people switch jobs every 2 years. So there's a massive amount of change. There's always a market. Now, one thing that you may have read or heard about in the media is what's called the lock-in effect. There seems to be an obsession with this idea that, well, there are so many people that have interest rates, current mortgages at 4% or less. They're locked in. They're not going to move. They're going to protect that 3 or 4% mortgage. Well, are they, or are they going to go on and live their life because of all the changes that are happening in their life? Well, 2 years ago, Fannie Mae did a survey on this, and what they found was, about 21% of the people say, no matter what happens in my life, I'm not moving. I'm going to protect that mortgage. But nearly 80% said, you know what? My life is more important than the mortgage. I'm not going to look back on my life and see what I could have done and say, well, I didn't do that because I was squatting on that 4% mortgage. Okay? So say to yourself, there's always a market. There's always a market. One of the principles of ninja selling is to create a relationship business, build a relationship business. And the way you build that business is through conversations. We believe that the conversation is the relationship. Well, what's the conversation about? Again, it's about Ford. How's the family? How's everything at work? What are you doing for fun? What are your plans for the holidays? What are your plans for the weekend? Your daughter's graduating this year. What are her plans? What is Ford in most people's lives? Would you agree that it's their core values? Is there anything more important to somebody than their family, their best friends, their careers, what brings them joy, their hopes and their dreams? When you're having Ford conversations, you're touching them at a very deep level. You see, ninjas don't run around asking people, do you want to buy a house? Do you want to sell a house? You know anybody that wants to buy or sell a house? We say, hey, how's the family? How's everything at work? What are you guys doing for fun? What are your plans for the holidays? Anything about the future? You see, Ford is life for most people. What's interesting, also, Ford is free. You don't have to spend a lot of money to ask Ford questions. Very, very, very powerful. And you listen for change. If there's a change in their Ford, there's probably going to be a change in their real estate. Now, just talking to people is not enough. You may be communicating with somebody at what we call the fluff level. Hey, how you doing? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Well, it's important to acknowledge each other with fluff, but it's not very deep. You might go a little bit deeper. Hey, did you watch the game last night? Okay, now you're into facts. But the deepest level is when you access their feelings, specifically when you access their Ford. That's their core values. That's where the relationships are built. And guess what? That's where the business comes from as well. So say to yourself, I build a relationship business. I build a relationship business. So let's just kind of summarize the ninja path. Understand the field. Understand energy. Understand that you're swimming in a field of energy. Understand also that what you're thinking and what you're feeling is sending out a vibe into that energy field, and it's affecting everybody around you that's receiving that. Get your vibe on. Number 2, know how to focus your energy. What you focus on expands. Focus on what you can control and what you can influence. Make sure you're in flow, frequency of interaction, and make sure you're asking Ford questions. If you do these 4 things, the last F will be financial and personal freedom. You'll have an amazing business. And what you'll also discover is you'll have an amazing life. So, may the Force be with you on Star Wars Day. Thanks for joining us for the Ninja Sales Meeting.